I obtained a Bachelor of Arts degree from Columbia College Hollywood in film and television production. I then adopted the stage name Mother Diva and attended Van Mar Academy of Motion Picture and Television Acting, studying under the direction of Hollywood top acting coach Ivan Markota, who also trained the View's Sherry Shepard.
With Ivan Markota of the Van Mar Academy of Motion Picture and Television Acting. Ivan was also my acting coach. I couldn't even be here today if it wasn't for this man. He gives you the skills to go in and beat out your competition and get those series and get those parts. And I'm so excited to be here today with him. Now, Ivan, you've been in the business a long time. It's about 30 years or so?
46 years.
46 years since this man has been around. He's responsible for giving skills to actors such as Mary Hart, Miguel Nunez, the list just goes on and on. And one of the young men from Malcolm in the Middle, one of my favorite shows.
Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston from Malcolm in the Middle. See, he studied with Ivan. Everybody in Hollywood studies with this man. So, what I want to know from you, Ivan, is what makes you different than the other acting coaches, and what techniques do you give to these young actors and these people that want to come to Hollywood and become a star to beat out their competition and get those parts?
Okay, when I started acting, I had a construction business. I realized right away that acting is a business. So eventually I opened up my own school, and that's what I specialize in, the business of acting, how to get your career going. I have 500, over 500 continuing and recurring roles on television. Am I right?
That is incredible.
Yeah.
That is absolutely wonderful. Now, we also produce segments on Exclusive Mother Diva about education. And what I try to stress to people is very important, no matter what field you're in, that you get the knowledge and the understanding of how things work, because it's a stepping stone, it's a process. So how do you walk your students through the process of learning acting as in terms of education and knowing that it's a business, but getting a structure in it?
Yelling at them. First of all, I have to prove what I'm saying. Second of all, the proof is in the pudding. And I teach them all the skills necessary to get the job. They don't have to beat out 150,000 actors, only 30 at a time, and get a call back. And the call back usually about 6 people, and then it's up to the gods who they pick. At least we can get in for the call back. That I almost guarantee.
Now, one thing I noticed when I was taking your classes, one thing I noticed that you teach us, you really get into personality. I remember the office procedure when you go in and you try to get the audition, and you have so much charisma, and it's like you display that, and you teach us about how we go in and talk to certain people, because when you go into an audition, there's the casting director, there's the writer, there's the producer, there's the director. You give us techniques to teach us on how to get attention from all of us. I want you to just briefly describe it.
Yeah, when you knock on the door and you make an entrance, they have to all go, it's your persona, it's your personality, it's your energy, it's your luster, I say on this one.
Well,
it's your zest for life, okay? That's my old one.
So I need to put on my Wonder Woman costume every time I get ready to go to an audition.
That's right. No, that's true. Superman and Wonder Woman.
That's right. Well, Ivan, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us. If you're interested and you live in Hollywood or you're in California and you want to drive down to the school, look at the address at the bottom of the screen. They're located on Hollywood LABREA, 7080 Hollywood Boulevard, and right in the heart of Hollywood. This is the man to know. This is the man that is going to teach you how to not only become a star, but also a working actor, because it is a difference between the two. You want to work at your craft and get better at your craft, Ivan Markota and the Van Mar Academy of Motion Picture Television Acting is the place to be.
Yay.
Yay! And we'll be right back after these messages.